taken to golf. A lot of these was lost. They broke, they think it's my fault. No call. I want that caught. I'm dripping, I'm stuck with the sauce. But she love you, don't cut your. Breno Da Vinci is white. Limited Louis, that's light. Rape in the city, that's light. LED, look at the light. We the ones don't like. But you look through light. Why even play with your life? Bank account looking like yikes. With me, boy.
What's good?
Your hands in your fingers. Your ears with get back, watch you turn to a singer. Get the fight
Where you at?
All of my sit the back that like a popo.
Who you got?
Had a G-Wagon truck turned to Rojo. Find a cable 2 wheels and they ride down the Soho.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the
Okay.
Pacific Northwest at
Okay.
CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. These folks love their football in
it's
Seattle.
like a little
This
Super
was
Bowl,
the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with Tom Brady and the New England
Really don't know who's going
Patriots.
to be in the Super Bowl this year. It's
And
wide
no
open.
return on this
right
one
now.
as the fair catch is signaled for.
Real wide open. I'm going to change some stuff real quick, but go ahead.
Alright. Now what I was gonna say is we got a huge win over Kansas City the other night.
Yeah. Oh, you like the Seattle fan? Okay.
Yeah, I'm not from Seattle. I just like
Like
the
Seattle.
jerseys and
Okay. There's nothing wrong with that.
actually I just got Shaquille Griffin's jersey yesterday for Christmas.
Oh wow, that's good. That's what's up.
How was your Christmas, man?
Oh, it's pretty good. I can't complain. You know, and just thankful over anything else. You know, see another one. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that's cool.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Now Wilson on first down. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. And a nice gain of 21 yards. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. The former Gamecock here. This is Mike Davis. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Let's go get it right here. Come on. Watch the run. Watch the run. Got it.
On 2nd down, Davis. And a short gain down to about the 33. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Open man, it's man. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
So now they assess a 3rd and long, and that holding call might have knocked him out of field goal range, at least for the moment. From the gun, it's Wilson.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands. Guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Gordon. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down, Brady. Philip Dorsett hauls it in. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Yeah,
that
we
one
gotta
goes
do
for
this
24 yards. On 1st down, Brady. Over the middle, that's taken in by Gronkowski. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays. I'm glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice gain right there on 1st down for them. Brings up a nice 2nd down for them.
Yeah, because I thought you got it, but then they showing. Wow. Okay. Well.
Brady now on 1st down. And the Seahawk defense gets to him and they bring him down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Looking for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Gronkowski, the intended receiver.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
Well, Charles, the Seattle Seahawks, they were 8-5 going into a Week 15 game against the 49ers, a team that they had beaten 10 straight times, and then they lose that game surprisingly 26-23. And as they tried to carry momentum toward the playoffs, I was surprised at that outcome.
I was beyond surprised. I thought that game was pretty much a lock because of the momentum Seattle was bringing in, the level of play that they were bringing, and you're taking out a team in San Francisco who's on their 3rd quarterback. although that young man, Nick Mullins, has acquitted himself quite well. But now, Seattle's got to sweat it out a little bit. The last couple weeks of the season, trying to get one of the 2 remaining wild card spots, they've got Kansas City in a primetime game before they end up in their last game of the season. So look out for Seattle, but at the same time, they've got some work to do.
Come on, let's go.
Talking about the last play?
Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin hits the Seahawks with a football to begin quarter number 2, and they've got it here with a first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
So they come up first and 10 now from the 33. On first and 10, it's Wilson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. And a nice gain of 21 yards. An inaugural trip to the red zone here for the Seahawks. So. It's first and 10 from the 12.
I don't believe so.
95.
From the shotgun, Wilson. Stepping up, he's going to... Wilson.
Oh,
It's loose. It's out of funnel. And the Patriots have it.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
No, should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
They needed some breathing room. He gave it to him. 11 yards and a first down. Ah, yes, Brady to Gronk. You think these two are in sync?
Without a doubt. And look, they both understand what they can do for each other. Gronk knows if he gets open, the ball's going to be there. And Tom Brady knows what a great security blanket Gronk is. When all else fails, you find Big 87.
On first and 10, Brady. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Throwing on first down. Brady quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And now the Seahawks are going to call another timeout. That's their second, so they'll have one remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back.
I know how it
Brady
is,
now,
man.
5 for 5 on the drive. He's responded after the interception. It's first and 10. They'll run it here. This is James White. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Early down stuffs to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's second and 11. On second down, here's Brady.
Oh, no!
Incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position.
Actually, I'm not. By default, I'm Dallas Cowboys, but I've always liked how they play on Madden. I mean, they just gotta.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down.
Yeah, I've seen that, and so that's gonna be pretty interesting. By the way,
from the gun, it's Brady.
Come on, man.
He's gonna be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Frank Clark in there to take him down and to take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. Back to CenturyLink Field after this.
Not at all.
And his kick is good. Didn't hit it all that well, but he got enough on it to put it through. And the Patriots jump out to a 3-0 lead. So still no touchdowns in the first half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal.
So maybe now the mentality changes in this game because anytime you can get to the red zone, and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and then you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now, and I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do they do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. On second down, Wilson steps away to his left. And incomplete. He tried to leave it underneath, nearly got picked. They may be lucky to have that one back. Third down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively.
Downhill for
you and I often talk about an
6.
offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things.
A little bit more.
Throwing is Wilson.
Go!
He can run for it, and he will. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go. Showing it there, picking up the first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll throw on first down with Wilson.
Got him.
And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
I hear you, man.
Here's Wilson, operating from the gun. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. John Simon in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs are going to lead to a 3rd and long. 3rd and long, it's Wilson being chased out left. Now he'll throw deep left side. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
A good return there, 17 yards. And the Patriots take over. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Now Brady looking middle. It's caught by Gronkowski. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Throwing on first down is Brady.
Oh, that's better.
They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
All right. Here we go.
Second down play, we'll
Alabama.
and a timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Okay.
Brady to throw on second down. He's going to air it out deep for Hogan. And it'll be intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick.
Right on.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Wilson. Forced out to his left. And he slides to avoid the hit. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaunt, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Well, we kicked off.
Seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies and try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
It's caught inside the 25. Brady to Hogan for a big one. 52 yards.
Hey.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm,
His prayers have been answered by somebody that can... Like a player. Here we go. Let's go.
Philip Dorsett.
Let's go.
8 yards out, and the Patriots add 6 to their lead. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick
he's
game.
He's a bad man.
Bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
He got out the pocket pretty early.
People want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
Goskowski now out to kick it away.
I feel you, man. I've had games like that, believe me, and I'm just like, what the hell?
Yeah, some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25. Here comes the Seahawks offensive unit. They'll have it first to begin the third. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play.
Definitely going to do it now, that's for sure.
Script coming out of the second.
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often because
I lost so many close games by some bullshit.
This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down.
Shut it down.
No gain on the play there. Second down.
No gain on that run, and while this team is down, they're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination. Maybe you just have to think about a different style of running in order to get this guy going.
They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now Wilson throwing on third and long. Dancing to his left. Looking left sideline, it's complete. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for fourth.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in fourth and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on fourth down, and they're going to go for it. They run for it with Carson. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Steps away to his left. Yeah. Big loss here as he's taken down. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. From the gun, Wilson. Buying time to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up third.
Credit the secondary and credit the defensive game plan. They've been in his hip pocket all game long. They understood coming in that he was a big-time receiver.
The Seahawks on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be third and forever. Here's Wilson.
Oh!
And that is incomplete. Another drive comes and goes. Still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Here's Jones.
Right.
A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And out will come the offense as they take over. So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at their 38.
Hey,
Shotgun now for Brady. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Frank Clark able to disrupt yet another pass play. His 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Yeah, that's his 3rd.
Now Brady throwing on 2nd down.
Oh! Dang,
and Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 45. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
Hey, set up some chairs, my brother.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse. And we will eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
A good pickup there, 22.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice 1st down.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
These mother. Y'all would do that, bull. Look at this bullshit.
17 more yards on that one as
really
they keep
though.
the drive rolling.
Okay.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are are times this game is about patience, isn't it?
Come on,
That's not the
man.
game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there.
And he's across the chalk, into the end zone, touchdown Seahawks. A great effort there. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks able to make this a close game again. Sebastian Janikowski on for the PAT. Janikowski good with the extra point. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Out to kick is Janikowski. That'll be taken in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. And the Patriots gearing up to go now. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. Looking back to the air on second down, it's Brady. And Gronkowski's got it, complete over the middle. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16.
Brandon, with the way things are going with Tom Brady finding Gronk as many times as he has in this game, and the team is winning, you think at some point maybe even Brady would do the Gronk dance?
Well, if he does that Gronk dance, Davis, that means you have to do that Gronk dance.
Trust me, partner, no one wants to see me do the Gronk dance.
Your wife?
No, no one.
On first down, Brady. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively, because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Brady will try again on second down. Slant route caught by Edelman. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not. And they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling.
I know this game's winding down and people are getting tired, and that's when you really want a big body guy running the football. But I have to tell you, watching him run it, I wonder why they don't use him more earlier in the game.
Yeah, those bigger guys here late in the game, you're trying to protect the lead, usually not as fumble prone either.
No, that is so true, because they are taught, take care of the ball as you surge forward, and you often see them with both hands wrapped around it when they go through the line.
Now a first down carry. It's Michelle. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. To throw on second down. Brady. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Brady now on first down. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. And now the Seahawks are going to call another timeout. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with one more plus the 2-minute warning. And we'll be back. Working from the gun, it's Brady. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
Oh!
Both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
There's definitely contact there, but it's the fourth quarter of a kind of tight game, and sometimes officials just say, let them play. Kind of like your mom used to, you and your brothers, just take the broom to you and send you out to the backyard and tell you to settle it yourselves.
I like that, yeah. There was contact. I don't know, like you said, enough to warrant the flag. It was close, though.
Hey, Alabama. Close 50.
On third and long, it's Brady. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Frank Clark in there yet again. My goodness, make it 5 sacks for him now in this one game alone. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll go for it. It's Brady. And pressure gets to him again. Frank Clark in there to get him again, and that's his 6th sack of the ball game, one off the NFL record of 7. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. A gain of 3, second down. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. They run again with Carson. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with third down coming up. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. And now before they run this play on 4th and 1, we're going to get a break and a timeout as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down.
You got a pretty good leg.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now a toss play. It's Carson. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down.
They had to convert there on fourth down, and they ran the football. Major surprise, but they pick it up. Now they've got to really hurry.
The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Back to throw. Out to his left.
Yeah.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
19.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. Second down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now. They'll run it now out of the gun. And it's a big play there on 3rd down, but with the marker on the field, I don't think it's going to hold. Let's see. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 8. He's back to throw. Being chased out left. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
Nice solid game there, partner, but the clock is starting to become his enemy.
Absolutely. Every second right now, more and more precious as it ticks. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to tie things up in the final minute. And Janikowski bangs it through, and that will tie this game here in the final minute of play. So in the final minute, they turn it over to their kicker to get him back to even, and he does not disappoint.
Brandon, you think the pressure ever gets to this guy? Because I sure don't. That was pretty smooth right there. I tell you, he better not rest on his laurels, because there's a good chance they may need him again if this game goes to overtime.
That's fielded in the end zone. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. To throw is Brady. On the slant, he gets it to Gronkowski. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Back to throw, Brady. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Clean. He's going to go out of bounds,
Hell
but
yeah.
he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Another big hitter there. This one
Hell
good for
yeah.
18.
Hell yeah. Can I get a hell yeah? Austin 316. Says just whoop the can. Oh, wait a minute. That's the Rock. But anyway. Yeah.
So now it's down to the Pro Bowler Gostkowski. He made the attempt earlier. This for the win. And the 12-year-old knocks it right through. And it's celebration time.
I'm marinating on this one. Let me smart. Let me, well, never mind.
Did you expect anything less from Stephen Gostkowski? This guy's a machine out there, Charles.
Even in the clutch, the bigger the situation, the more likely that it goes right down the middle. And I think he just bailed his guys out in the end, yet again.
Woo! Hey! My boy just signed.
Gostkowski now converted
What's up,
for
my
three.
boy?
Now he'll kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And with time a factor here,
that was a beautiful play, wasn't it,
and
Gordon?
they'll start things out at the 25. Here come the Seahawks
I know,
now,
brother.
set to take over
Hey,
on
it happens
offense.
to the best
Look
of
at the
us.
clock.
I done been
Everyone
there.
knows the
Plenty
situation.
of times.
Probably time here for one final play.
I feel
And we
bad.
know what that play is going to be. It's got to be some sort of Hail Mary, throwing it towards the end zone and hoping someone can catch it or catch it off of a tip. Think back to 2015. Didn't we see Green Bay pull that off twice in the season?
Oh, got him.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Well, we saw a close game that kept us on the edge of our seats down to that final whistle. And right before that final whistle, defense with one last exclamation mark there, getting the sack to end it.
I love
The
how
sign
you
was
phrased
good,
it
my boy.
because we were waiting to see
You
what would
seen that
happen.
win.
Obviously, we thought something would
You
happen
seen that grit,
downfield.
that
Instead, it happens in the offensive backfield, and that's your ball
You know, we
game.
hungry out here. Always strong, my brother.
So that'll
Always
do it
strong.
for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Seattle, so long, everybody.
Money bag. Money bag. Money bag.